Hi, everybody. It is Thursday, November 19th, and things are playing out good, to be honest. Is Things are like, for instance, I know it's hard for me to talk in code without trying to get this video taken down. We still don't have freedom of speech yet, and I'm going to go into that why that's so. Um, anyway, as far as the legal votes, they're basically being discounted, and the legal votes are being counted. So things are really turning around good. But as usual, the media is not saying anything about this at all. They're not gonna touch this at all because they're deeply involved, obviously. Um, so the way things are playing out is it's almost like um, this is being stretched out for the sake of the sleepy. So it's almost the battle of the this is like the sleepy battle. People that just don't know what's going on. I think, okay, the way I see it is, let's say the good guys, white hats, are giving rope to the bad guys as much as possible to get themselves in trouble and put it that way. And this is classic MO for the good guys. Is basically, it's like almost like kind of like setting up a trap, saying, listen, if you're gonna lie, you might as well lie big. And that's the state they're doing to the mainstream media right now. Because when this is all said and done, and people realize, well, I mean, especially, I mean, this is all going to come to more of a conclusion by the end of this year, but definitely by, I'm not exactly sure when they're going to start really exposing their media. But I'm just saying, it's coming soon. This chapter of this particular operation or story is coming to an end, and they're setting a trap in a sense by uh, not only making it so it's impossible for them to win the election, so they absolutely had to cheat to even come close. And then, as far as the setting up the media for a downfall, is they're they're trying to hide that fact and play along with it. So it's to the point where they have to lie so much, and we all know once you start lying, you can't backtrack. You gotta keep lying to hide the lie. So it's like lies upon lies upon lies, and they're getting to be really big lies. So, like I said, when this gets exposed, like not only will Trump be have another 4 more years, which it's a given, but and also because it's part of the plan to keep cleaning up the swamp and everything as we know. But when this gets exposed, people are going to realize beyond a shadow of a doubt. Because, like I said, you got to spell things out to a lot of people. They just don't get it, and they're going to totally not trust the media. Like it'll just be, well, because rightly so. Because I mean, they're not even aware that, I think it was back in the '80s. I forget the exact date. Let alone they've been kind of tweaking the laws as far as what the media is allowed to do, and it's basically just a form of entertainment and propaganda now. It's not about journalism. People assume that, especially older people. And I got to admit, I wasn't privy to it because all these backyard deals are done in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning. They'll sign some sort of act or something or whatever. These people that get in power, and they basically signed off on that years ago. That uh, what we think is journalism or news is actually not. It's a platform for propaganda, and well, to be honest, it actually, according to them, it falls under entertainment, which means it could be fictitious. It doesn't matter anymore. But for us, especially old school people, we're always thinking, no, the newspapers have got to get it right because otherwise they're going to get in trouble with their editor or whatever. Because it's like you gotta stick to the truth. You can't be lying. Well, guess what? Those rules are gone. People don't even realize it. So yeah, we're being played for sure. And like I said, going to be exposed, and so the media is going to come down. Um, and I've been getting sort of visions. I mean, let me put it this way, I'm always sort of giving you little snippets of my dreams or my, some of my, I call them downloads or something. But all of us have this. It's not as if I'm a special guy or something. I mean, I'm just more aware of them and I'm more in tune with them. But all of us are going to have this. Let me put it this way. I'll call it intuition. We all have that anyway. It's like the little voice in our side of our head going, "No, this doesn't seem right." Well, obviously, some people have that more than others, and for me, I'm just still picking up on this. I'm still learning this, and I'm not extremely good at it. But I'm just saying I'm aware that it's there. So I'm going, "Wait a minute! I think I heard a voice, that little voice in my head. He's saying something to me, or whatever." So I'm more aware of it. Okay. But anyway. So from what I'm getting is there's going to be some major arrests. It's going to be kind of shocking to people. It's funny because and I know I keep touching on this too, that this is like an ongoing story, which it is. That's why we came here for, to participate in all these different experiences and stories. But this is being written by us. So, and then I've touched on this in the past, but I'm going to go on to it again, is the people that are in control, whether you call them the Illuminati or whatever, they're eliminated. In other words, they kind of get it. They get it. They get how the system works. And it's like a giant hypnosis thing going on. It's a power of suggestion. They're going... there's nothing to see here. Carry on, whatever. Just it's basically the power of suggestion. So them being involved in the media is absolutely no mistake at all. I mean, they knew they had to take it over. Anybody knows that if you study history. If you're the ones printing the story, if you're the press or whatever. People are gullible. They really are. Let's say probably at least 80% of the people will just blindly just go, well, if I read it in the newspaper or if it's on the internet, it must be true. And then there's the 20% of us, narrow that even down to more that are aware of these tricks, as well as we're kind of savvy. We're just like, nah, you can't believe everything you hear or see. So what they're doing is, these people that are in control, they're, at this point I'm talking about, now I'm going back to the beginning again, is what they've done is they're creating a narrative, and the more they say it, and that's the way these matrix, it's like a matrix, that's the rules of these matrix, is if we all consent to something, if we all want to believe it, it basically becomes reality. And that's an old technique. It was used during the Second World War for propaganda as well too. But it's like, if you tell a lie that's big enough and you tell it enough times, after a while people will believe it. So it's that power of that. And then, well, right away, let me put it this way, right away you got the 80% going, yeah, it's true. Well, if you can actually convince, out of that last 20%, another like half of that, so you're down to only 10% doubters, you've got 90%. And it's like, I'm not exactly sure how everything works here as far as percentages, but I'm just saying the more people believe in something, the more it actually sort of creates that reality. So we have to be careful of that. And the thing is, I've been aware of that for a while, and same with a lot of other people. But just basically don't fall for it and don't believe it. And so what they're doing is they're just playing this out to the max. This is their last hope, because they know that there's no way on earth they would ever won that election, honestly. So they go, okay, we'll have to hijack it, we'll have to rig it, and then if that doesn't work, we'll try the old mind games. This is your new president. That old president, whatever mind tricks they're trying to do. But so there's very few of us that are onto it, but it's growing. And so, to be honest, we're fight. It's a fight. Come down to like a battle of wills and a battle of wits. Because this is kind of, let me put it this way. It's kind of like World War III, but instead of using weapons, World War III was meant to be fought like a psychological operation. It's a battle for the minds. Now, people that are not aware of this didn't sign up for it. So we weren't told. If we had a heads up going, by the way, in the future, we're not going to be fighting battles anymore with guns and stuff. What we're going to be doing is we're going to actually take over your country by psychological operations. Now, obviously, the whole point of that is you're not going to tell people you're up to that. So that's what they've been doing. Is they've been just basically, and also they play with words and whatever. All of us that are onto it, we're picking up on this stuff. So anyway, going back. Sorry, I keep getting off topic. Anyway, so the point we're at right now is they're playing this out to the max, but they're losing. They're yielding to the good side, in a physical way, as in like, okay, they're getting caught and they're going to be, taken to court, and they physically have photographs and video and audio, like they have physical evidence, but also as far as they're getting overwhelmed by the people that are awake. So in other words, it's that mindset is not as strong anymore. They had more control of people, of sleepy people, but we've been saying no, wake up, and it's working, is what I'm saying. So congratulations to us, and that's why they absolutely hate it when we put something on Facebook or any social media going, hello everybody, wake up, and here's a picture, and I'm telling you, man, we're being played. They don't want that, because they realize we're going to be waking people up, and we're like enemy number one to them, which I'm happy to be. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Keep trying to wake people up. So anyway, that's kind of the position I think we're in right now. Lots of other topics I can go on to, but I always try to make these as short as possible. And we're winning. Again, I keep saying that. You'll see it. Like a lot of people just kind of like, well, won't they arrest everybody? That's coming. It's coming for sure. So stay on target. Stay positive. Like I said, that's half of the game too. Be positive and awake, and let's beat these guys. Like I said, it's not about going on the street and getting into fisticuffs with these guys, fighting them physically. It's not about that. We're gonna win with our minds and with our hearts and with our souls. This like a spiritual sort of battle going on here, and we're winning. So stick to the plan and let's keep going. It's working. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later this weekend. Goodbye.